First thing I think about your last fight, man. Congrats on a really great performance. A lot of people might not have expected that from you. You were moving up in weight, I believe. Tell me about that fight with Tony Harrison.
Yeah, I mean, got the call a while back about the fight. It was a little bit shocking at first. So I was looking back like, oh man, okay, Tony Harrison. But we knew we were going up in weight class, and you know, for me, it's exciting to get into a ring with a name like that. So it kind of fired me up, and it was like a challenge that I felt like I can strive towards, and it gave me that real desire to come back and really do something big. So yeah, I mean, went up in weight, and I knew I was going to be bigger and stronger, and not losing too much from the weight cut. And you know, working with Roy, all my great sparring over there. I mean, everything came into place, and everything was great on fight night.
That was your first fight with Roy, right?
Yes.
And you trained in Pensacola. What was that training camp like, and how did you connect with Roy?
I went on a sparring trip, trying to grow and learn. Went to Jason Jones gym with Money Powell. Got some work with those guys, and he invited us to go over there to Roy Jones. And so we went over there, and I sparred his guys. We all did, and he was real impressed, and he let me stay to keep learning and growing, and it just kind of never went back.
Got you. What do you think about the Rabel Ramos fight? Was like it was a real tough fight. You were, you know, winning the fight, then at the end ended up losing right near the end. What went through your mind? How did you bounce back from that?
It is what it is. It just happens. I believe everything happens for a reason, and you just take it for what it is. It happened. You know, the referee made that decision. Whether it was right or wrong, it happened. So I just moved forward. I'm a stubborn person. I'm not going to stop for nothing. So those kind of things happen. I looked to bounce back really strong. So it just made me more hungry. Made me more hungry to learn and grow. And nothing but great things happen from it. So
yeah. What about working with Roy? How do you connect with him? What's it like, kind of learning from him?
Working with Roy is like working with a genius. The guy has so much knowledge when it comes to the sport of boxing. All the moves, the setups, the footwork, the fundamentals. It's all different, but it's really high level stuff. You know, it opened my eyes to a whole new world. And a lot of people think Roy Jones is just a freak athlete, which he is, but it's not just all genetics and things. It's not just athleticism. It's moves, it's skills, it's techniques that have been drilled millions of times.
Got you. What about the Tony Harrison fight? You seem very focused in the ring, very poised, like you're, you know, feeling it out. What was that whole experience like?
Yeah, I was focused. It was eye of the tiger, you know. You know, I trained so hard for that fight. I put in everything, blood, sweat, and tears.
Yeah.
And you know, on fight night, it was time to have fun and get the fruits of my labor. And yeah, I was locked in. I was locked in on target. I couldn't lose concentration or focus because, as you can see, it doesn't take much in boxing. One punch and it can be over. And only that, I wanted to go in there and show my worth and show who I am and show my value as a fighter. And yeah, man, I was in there to win that fight.
What about the 154-pound class? I mean, what do you think about fights coming up there in the near future?
I'm down, man. I'm excited to see who they get in there next. I feel I'm a serious fighter in this division. You know, that was my very first fight. Jumped right in there with one of the top guys. So now I'm just going to keep getting better and better. I got my feet wet now. Now it's time to start swimming.
Got you.
And I can't wait.
Got you. What do you think about just the welterweight class? Even, you know, you fought a guy or Dennis Ugas who's doing good. There's Spence, Pacquiao still there, Crawford. Who stands out to you now that you left that division as the man at 147?
Man, that dude Jaron Ennis is looking pretty spectacular to me. But I want to see how he does against certain styles, different kind of styles, and guys that can really hit that are bigger. We'll see. Guys that are at the top, very, very top of the division. Lipinets is a good fighter, taking it away from him, but he is like a 140-pounder, smaller guy.
Right.
And Jaron Ennis is a real big guy coming down, so I want to see him with the other guys that are a little bit more big.
Got you. And Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua, a lot of people are talking about that. Do you have any opinions on that one?
Definitely think Tyson Fury is a great fighter. Anthony Joshua's tough. He can hit. He showed his credentials, and beating Klitschko and a lot of the top guys. And I know he's hungry as well. But I feel like Tyson Fury is just on another level. Right now, his boxing ability is so good. He's got a lot of swag, man, and he's hungry. He really lives that warrior lifestyle, so he's gonna be real tough to beat.
Got you. Did you see the Canelo fight?
I did.
What do you think of that performance?
Man, well, I watched it without any sound. I just watched it, so I didn't get the full effect, I guess.
Yeah.
But Billy Joe was doing good in moments, but just looking at the body language and just seeing how the fight was going and the direction it was going, it just seemed like Canelo was just breaking him down slowly. You could see the Billy Joe was not able to get away as much. He was becoming more stagnant. He wasn't moving as much. He was just becoming an easier target to land on. And he had a good rally. I think it was in the 7th round, but then after that he was just once again being stagnant and just kind of not showing a lot. And kudos to Canelo, man. The guy's a beast.
Is he the best fighter in your eyes, pound for pound?
I mean, he's shown he's beating everybody put in front of him. I don't know, best pound for pound. I don't know, man. There's a lot of great fighters. I mean, he's a really great fighter, but I don't think I don't know if he's the best. I mean,
okay.
I don't know about that stuff.
And how can people follow you online and keep up with you?
Yeah, just Bryant Perrella on all the social medias. Goodfella Perrella on Instagram. Yeah.